Yo, trips to the mountains got me closer to heaven. Resort in VA, next time we'll be in Aspen. Divinity, where all my problems is absent. A getaway from the pain when shit done crashing. Yo, yeah, how real is that? Soon enough we at dinner tables and laughing. Tomahawk steaks on our plates, my day one's bragging. I'm on resource and knowledge resort to violence, retort to comments, no time for problems, I'm on my vacay. Angel on my left side, damn, just look how she slay. You fucking blood suckers. On my soapbox, Jamaican way I twist lock. Bitches on my jacket, dreadlocks, Geechee with no socks. Naked over the stove, feeling like step pops. Baby boy, daddy Kane, it's time to step out. Keep it crippy, word to trippy, avoiding Mickey. Trap be sticky, block spinning to leave him dizzy. Gillespie, peace be with all my niggas resting. Now I'm peace with the beef, pray up and count your blessings. How real is that, Had to cut off the line and that's a fact, Cut off the niggas I knew was holding me back, I'm on resource and knowledge, resort to violence, retort to comments, no time for problems, I'm on my J.O. Lay low, ice cold, the show must go. What type of shit is you on? A new flow, let me connote, no, I got hope. For peddlers and cane pitchers, base hitters, lane switchers, bird flippers, before Twitter. Baby mamas and sisters and granny knock your ass out, you should've listened. Contradicting the box, faded. Scottie Pippen, dipped in Christian. Stand in the rain, my new edition. Breaking family curses, building a new tradition. Secured the clip in, Janelle and Willie on some new shit. Holy water protecting your boy from holy war. Life's a movie, nigga, I'm conducting the score. Off the porch through muddy water, staying the course.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
Yo, we back, man. We back. It's been a while.
Yo.
We back, man. We back. I'm PMC here with Sebastian and Lee.
What up?
Man. We got a lot to talk about.
It's been a long time, man.
It's been a long time.
Windows have opened and closed.
Windows have opened and closed.
Windows are closed. We got cold drafts coming through.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, let's hop into it. Let's start with the football. We had the divisional rounds. Man. What are y'all reactions, man? I mean, first off, we had the let's go game by game. I'm gonna start with the Broncos Bills. Broncos beat the Bills 33-30. Josh Allen couldn't get it done. Bo Nix caught the injury at the end.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Oh man, I was rooting for Josh, man. I was rooting for him this year. Sucks.
Hey man,
really does, but
man.
he played bad, bro. I'm sorry,
hey,
like
man.
you can't turn the ball over like that.
I tried to tell you.
You can't.
I feel like no one ever talks about it either. Like
how many about him?
It's another year. It happens every time.
This was the year. Everybody said this was the year. Like, there's no Burrow, there's no Mahomes, there's no Lamar. Like, you're the best quarterback. Everybody would have said he's the best quarterback in the AFC, right?
He ain't.
They were pushing their way to wins against the Jaguars, and he couldn't get it done, bro. I understand the Broncos defense is elite, but he made the mistakes. He fumbled. He threw those picks, bro. And this is what 0-7 in overtime now in the playoffs. I don't know if it's just specifically the playoffs, but you got to get it done, bro. You got to get it done. I don't care. There's no more excuses. I'll say the Bills weren't like a dominant team, but you're the best player on the field every time out, and you keep not getting it done. Like, at some point, it's you, bro.
Yo, do you think this time we could at least say that like did his team let him down, right? Because I will say, like, in times past, it's been, hey, Josh Allen's played great, and the team has let him down, right? Like they couldn't get a stop, they couldn't make a play. But this time, like you said, like I don't think the team let him down.
Yeah, I think the reason we let him off the hook the past couple years is because like the GM really hasn't done anything over there. Like he hasn't given him any receivers. The tight end group, like as a group, is pretty solid, but it's not like there's no Brock Bowers there. Best player is James Cook, but he doesn't have like actual receivers to help him out. And he's been able to carry them and get them to the playoffs every time. But at the end of the day, they get him there, right there. He gets the chance, and there's another year where he can't get it done. So it's like, how many times do we keep blaming the team around him? It's like we've seen great quarterbacks lift worse rosters up before. Like Peyton's done it, Brady's done it. Doesn't matter who they have, we'll make those receivers good. Josh Allen has had that opportunity, and we kept putting him up there with like he could be up there with those guys, but maybe he's just he's not on that pedestal.
He ain't there.
I will say to PMC's point, in years past, he's put them in position to win almost all of these playoff games, and somebody sold. In this situation, he sold. He just did not perform to his standard, in my opinion. This is the worst I've seen him play. In any playoff game that I've seen him play, he was terrible throughout. Multiple picks, multiple fumbles, multiple bad decisions. And then they had the opportunity to win the game in overtime. They had the ball. Couldn't get it done, bro. So, I don't know.
Now he got his head coach fired too. So now he's got.
I mean, I'm not a big McDermott guy, so I wasn't mad at the firing. I thought Billy Bean should also go. I said Billy Bean, whatever his name is, Brandon Bean.
To keep him and get rid of McDermott.
He got promoted.
It's like is that my man who threw the guy under the bus? Or he
yeah,
threw the Coleman
for Keon? No, that was the owner. The owner did that.
The owner is crazy.
What are you doing?
Keon Coleman, what he like?
You gotta get rid of. Like you can't do that.
What he still rostered.
What did he say? F me for? Like,
yeah, like you can't do that, man. You can't do that.
He's still on the roster. I will say he did drop a crucial ball in that game, but. Hey man,
I don't know.
He's still on the roster. You can't talk about dudes still rostered like this. And again, even if you didn't want the guy, you still make the decision, bro. Like you're the GM. You still drafted
under the bus. Yeah.
It's like the GM and the owner didn't want this guy, but you still drafted him.
Like
you know what I mean? Just because the coaches felt strong. I mean,
stupid. Like there was some compromise that could be made. Like you don't waste a second round pick on a guy you didn't want. I think. To me, it's just cope.
Yeah.
Like it's just deflection and cope. Like you made the decision, bro.
Like
I'm sorry.
I guess kind of jumping back to Josh Allen, it's like where would you guys rank him now in terms of like the top quarterbacks in the league?
I feel like the top this top quarterback list is all messed up now. Like compared to what it was coming into the year, and then because into the year, I think the last couple of years it was a lock. It was Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, and then there was like a borderline top 5 guys like Jalen Hurts, right? But now like all those guys stock drop. So I don't even know. Yeah, so I don't have Josh.
Those people that try to get CJ in that top 10 or whatever, top 5.
There were people who said that. But we'll get into that later.
I don't know about top 5.
We'll get into that later.
I'll say this. I don't think anything's changed for the list. The only thing that's changed for me is we got to start putting more respect on Stafford's name. A lot of times we have this. Yeah, a lot of times we have this conversation and we have our top 4 and then we discuss who the top 5 is. It should have always just been Stafford at that 5 or higher. And it's almost never been that.
But now you also got Drake May too. Drake May, I feel like his name's in the hat.
I was going to say,
if you're bumping up Stafford, you're bumping up May. You got to knock 2 guys out.
But you got to.
I'm not bumping up May yet.
But you got to talk about May. You have to talk about Bo Nix. You got to talk about Darnold. You got to start talking about
Darnold. Yeah,
I'm not saying they necessarily jumped these guys, but I'm saying you got to start talking about them. Because
it's closer than it was last year.
Yeah, and I will say, we have put people with lesser resume than these people up there before. Like last year, we were putting Jaden Daniels up there. You know what I'm saying? Like before that, we were putting CJ Stroud. So like, if we're gonna do that, it's like, Sam Darnold deserves some respect, especially if he because the thing on Sam Darnold too was he couldn't win the playoff game. Now he has in crazy fashion.
But did he though?
He won, bro. Like he won.
Yo, he didn't have to throw a single ball to win that game.
You can't say that, bro. He won.
They won the game on the Rashid Shaheed.
But he won, bro.
Return.
But he won.
They already won the game.
But he won, bro. He won.
It's not like he Tebow'd it. Like when Tebow won his playoff game.
Won,
that's a way different story. Like Darnold won,
bro.
I'm not trying to knock Darnold.
If you take away, put it this way, if you take away everything else that happened in the game, you just put Darnold scoring, they still win. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's 2 years back to back, like with two different teams.
Exactly.
Who won what, like 12 games? They got the 1 seed, 2 seed.
That's more than CJ Stroud. That's more than Jaden Daniels.
So are you guys saying to me that you're gonna put Sam Darnold over one of the people in the top 5? Who is he replacing in the top 5?
I'm just saying you got to start talking. Like they're creep. Like if it's let's say if
he wins this year, sure.
No, but I'm just saying if we get the Drake May, if we get Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl
rematch.
Then you're here talking about Stafford. Then Darnold will have beaten Stafford. Now I will say that defense is crazy, but you got to talk about it. I mean, it's like Sam Darnold arguably has had the best run over the last 2 years of any quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like if we're talking about right now, Sam Darnold could be one. If we're talking about the last 2 years, current,
this is completely ignoring the absolute shitstorm of a game he had last year at this time.
But you're really talking about one game. I'm talking about over
it's a playoff game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about over the course of the last 2 years. Like Stafford hasn't won in the last 2 years. So I can pick out one bad Stafford game. You know what I mean?
we also have a just track record of quality quarterback play from Stafford, like over the course of his entire career.
I'm saying currently.
I had lead
but I'm saying currently.
Earlier this year.
I'm not saying career. I'm saying currently. I'm saying right now.
I'm accounting for it all. Okay,
yeah, but
even right now,
if you count for it all, yeah, like it.
Okay, but even right now, who had a better season this year, Stafford or Darnold?
This year, but the last 2 years, you could say Darnold.
Can you?
Yes.
Truly?
Yes.
If you add the
Darnold
2 years
was
together,
be the MVP last year. Like, did you forget? Like, he had 17 touchdowns, 1 pick last year at mid-year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it was a totally different team. So, and also, like I said, like
totally. So, that's a great point. 2 totally different teams, 2 totally different coaches, 2 totally different everything. Last year, he had 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. This year, he had 4,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. So between the two years, he's got 60 touchdowns and like 8,000 yards.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up. What's his face? Stafford's numbers over the past 2 years.
You can.
Well, he's got like 40.
He's gonna be better in every category.
He won't.
And he has a chance to beat him again this year.
He got
right
injured
now.
last year, so I doubt his stats are gonna be the same.
Even with the injury, he probably still have better stats, bro. Watch.
I don't think so. I don't think so, man. But I think either way, I mean, and especially with that defense too, it's kind of like if they win, if put it this way, if the Seahawks win, especially with a performance from that defense and Darnold is just decent, we're going to be talking about them possibly repeating. That's what I'm saying.
If we get to that space, yeah, he'll be in top 5 right there.
That'll
be it.
But that's what we're approaching.
I gotta get there for Darnold first.
He's at least top 10. He's at least top 10.
Like, listen,
because what you're telling me is hold on. What you're telling me is right now, based on what you guys are telling me, even before the games played today and the rest of this, I have to start having this conversation over 2 dudes in Drake May and Stafford who are in the MVP conversation right now without playing.
Yes,
now.
Wait. Can I ask? Yes. Wait. So did I hear you have Drake May over Sam Darnold in your quarterback rankings?
They're like the same for me personally. I have my doubts on Drake May.
And just so you know, Darnold had better numbers than Stafford last year. But continue.
Did he? Okay.
Way better numbers. But continue.
Because the reason I don't put May up there yet, I have him below Darnold because this is the first year that he's done it.
Exactly.
We've seen one-hit wonders before. Darnold this year proved it wasn't a one-hit wonder. So it's like he gets the consistency nod. So I bump him up ahead of guys like Drake May. So I don't know.
My issue with Drake May is I just haven't seen him win against anybody who's real quality.
I 100% agree with that too.
It's my issue. And once that does happen, I'll crown
the friggin' Patriot Cake Cup walk to the Super Bowl is not being talked about enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm a Darnold hater. I didn't realize it, but I'm not ready to put him over Stafford yet.
That's fair. And like I said, I don't know if we're necessarily putting him over, but I'm saying he's a game away. He's a game or two away of us having that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
He's at the table. He's at you got to see it at the table.
To my original point, my top 5 hasn't changed. It's still gonna be, and maybe Mahomes should not be in here because he's injured and everything. But it's still Mahomes, it's still Allen, it's still Burrow, it's still Stafford, it's still Lamar. Like that hasn't changed for me.
Okay.
Maybe I'm tripping. It hasn't changed. Those are still the 5. Those are the 5 best quarterbacks.
You still have Lamar up? I don't have Lamar up there after this year.
I don't think I have Lamar either.
After this year. I know he was hurt.
I know
Lamar was hurt. But he was terrible. Lamar was terrible.
But let's put it this way. I'm not talking about talent. Right? I'm talking about winning because
right now, the stock of quarterbacks.
Because and I think, you know what I think it's similar to? I think it's similar to Dak, right?
Okay.
If Dak is on a winning team, we talk about Dak totally different. You know what I'm saying? But because he's not, we can't say talent-wise he's not a good quarterback. He is. Dak has the talent to win a playoff game. Like he has the talent to win a Super Bowl.
This is my
he's not
thing.
winning.
I have Darnold in that Dak space.
Yeah, but he's winning. But he's winning. But Darnold's winning. That's the difference. That's literally the difference. Because even to that point, Dak is probably a better quarterback than Darnold right now for like what we've seen. But he's not winning. So we don't talk like if Dak is winning, we're talking about Dak as the best quarterback in the league, especially on Dallas.
Dak had there was a moment in time where Dak had a chance to cement himself as the best quarterback in the league, and we saw what happened. They couldn't win one playoff game, and then people soured on him, and his stock has fallen ever since. But if you look at his peak numbers, Cowboys were the number 1 offense in the league. They were historic, right? But they just didn't win.
We got Alex in the chat.
Is
that Alex? I think it's Alex.
I think so. Dak Black.
Yeah, he might be. He might be.
Every quarterback is just a variation of Kirk Cousins, man.
That's good.
Everybody outside the top 5 is just a variation of Kirk Cousins.
I guess
getting paid MVP money to be
for real
top 15.
Yeah. I guess on quarterbacks, what do we think about Caleb? What do we think about Caleb Williams? Like,
he's an enigma, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so many quarterbacks took a step this year. We didn't even talk about Trevor Lawrence either.
I'm not on the Caleb train.
You're not buying Caleb?
No.
Listen, if he could just be a quality quarterback for 3 quarters and then continue to do this in the 4th quarter, then he'd be elite.
I'm gonna be honest.
Gotta be consistent,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to see what happens next year.
Okay,
because that's fair.
I don't like. I think he makes great plays, and I don't. Maybe it's a focus thing, but like when the game's on the line and this, that, whatever, his focus, his throws, like he's on point. But then there's like times where people are wide open and they're overthrown by like 10 yards, and it's like, yo, the pocket's clean, like you're just missing them, and I don't get that, and you can't win like that.
But
I don't know, man.
But I'm okay with that because I still think he's got a couple years to figure it out. I'm
not okay with that at all. You gotta be able to read defenses and make the average.
No, but I'm saying like I'm talking about if you're looking at him like judging him on his progress, right? Because no one said he was going to come in and be like ready-made Joe Burrow dropping 40 touchdowns.
I heard
he had questions.
They had questions. Said that.
Yeah, because the talent was there. The talent was there. It was just if he could put it all together. And now we're seeing his first year with Ben Johnson. I'm at least encouraged he's on the right path.
That's fair.
Like you give him year 2 with Ben Johnson. Yeah. This was year 1 with Ben Johnson. Give him year 2 with Ben Johnson. How are you not excited for a year 2 Caleb Williams with Ben Johnson?
They're still on the rise, right? And I think overall the Bears as an org, like I think they're just well run right now anyway. Like they have talent across the board. They have a really good defense. They have wide receiver options and weapons. They can run the football. If Caleb can, like PMC said, just be consistent with the minutia of it, reading defenses, being accurate with the ball, they could be a dominant team, low key. If they add more pieces in this draft and free agency, like they have cap space too. I think like they have all the tools. They just need Caleb not to need it to be fourth quarter down a possession and like out of structure. He might be the GOAT, bro. Look at this. This is insane. Like I don't know what's going on with that, but you have to be able to succeed in structure.
I think
you do.
I think a similar thing with him could happen, like similar to CJ Stroud type of thing could happen if, let's say, Caleb gets hurt, right? And I don't wish injury on anybody, but like I feel like young quarterbacks too, like especially when they're scramblers, this, that, whatever, they're gonna get hurt, right? And maybe it's a week or two or this, that, whatever. I think there's a possibility that Caleb could get hurt and the backup could come in and tear it up for like a week or two. And now it's like it opens the floodgates of questions because like, Caleb was great this year, but now there's more tape. Now we know what he's gonna do. And like if you can't make those simple throws, especially in like the Ben Johnson offense, which is more of like get my skill players the ball and let them create instead of you making the great play. I don't know. Like it's a recipe for like something that could be amazing. But it's also just like, yo, I just need you to make these throws. Like the defense carried them. The running game was great. Like you had everything set up to, realistically to me, they had everything to win. And Caleb let them down. But we're not saying that narrative because he's young and we didn't expect him to carry him. That's what I think. If you're really looking at it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I'm kind of like going crazy sitting here because we're talking about a guy who it's his second year. We're acting like he's been in the league for 10 years and we have big questions on him. Yeah, we have questions on a second-year player, but you can't deny he had an amazing year this year. No one thought he was going to be as good as he was. No one thought the Bears were even going to make the playoffs, let alone
win. Did he have an amazing year or did he have amazing moments? And maybe that's unfair. I don't think Caleb had an amazing year.
I don't either.
He had amazing
4,000 yards,
he
27 touchdowns to 7 interceptions.
He didn't get 4,000 yards.
3,900, 39.42.
You petty for that.
No, it's a Bears thing. No, it's a Bears thing. It's like
they never had a 4,000.
They never had a 4,000 yard.
So was that a franchise record then? His franchise, if they never had 4,000 yards, he had 39. That's probably that's probably the best quarterback the Bears have ever had.
I think
extra game.
I think it's like they haven't done it. I don't know if it's they haven't done it in a while or like they haven't done it ever.
I don't think they've ever done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he might have just had the best year a Bears quarterback has ever had. He's all right, man.
He had a 58 completion percentage, bro. Like I don't know, man. Like again, to PFC's point, there's a lot of overthrown, a lot of accuracy issues.
It's a lot
in the minutia. He's not all that. It's the insane moments that make you go, okay, this is why he got drafted 1. This is what if you can do this consistently, cool. But you need to be able to win the regular stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't see him win that. I don't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to be down 2-3 possessions in the fourth quarter to start playing great football. Like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. And I think my thing was I was saying like I'm definitely encouraged with like the progress that he's made, but I think when you look at like because we talk about windows, right? We talk about windows. At the end of the day, this was a missed opportunity for the Bears. And like because you could say, hey, everybody says, hey, we're gonna be back. Hey, we're gonna do it again. Hey, we're this. Hey, we're that.
You're not always back, bro.
But you're not always back. And with that young team, we're talking about like Luther Burden, Colston Loveland. I don't know if they're gonna bring back more, but they got Adunze, like the running back. Like you have a squad who can put up points.
Put it this way, Lee, PMC. They beat the Packers in the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
They probably shouldn't have won that game.
Yeah.
And do you think they'll be favored to win the division over the Packers next year? With Micah healthy? I don't know if Micah will be completely healthy, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I don't think I think it's still, put it this way. I still think that some people wouldn't count out the Lions. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's a tough division.
it's a tough division.
Yeah, it's a
sure.
it's a tough division. Yeah.
And if the Vikings could get the quarterback situation right, like, you know what I'm saying? They won 8 games.
They not.
I mean, they got to move on from JJ, but we know that.
We know that.
Move on from JJ.
Some people know that.
That's why you're not a GM.
Some people know
that.
But
some people still, they still need to see more, But I mean, hey,
we be giving these quarterbacks so much leash, bro.
All right, let me ask you this: are the Bears ahead of schedule?
Yeah, I say that. Yeah.
They're ahead of schedule by like 2 years.
Yeah.
They're ahead of schedule by like 2 years, and we're nitpicking them like they're supposed to win the Super Bowl. That's why I don't understand. Like,
but I think you do have to take advantage of like situations, right? Like that's why I said it's similar to the Texans, where it's like I think teams that are winning, like if you look at the trajectory of the league, right? Like look at the teams that are in it now. Like you got to have a younger team or a younger quarterback or contract friendly players playing well now to kind of make it. So yes, they're ahead of schedule, but this is also like, I'll say the opening of the window of opportunity for the Bears, because you're not paying Caleb right now. You're not paying like Adunze. You're not paying Luther Bird. Like you're gonna have to pay some of those guys soon.
Lee, them being ahead of schedule is okay. They're in year 3 of Caleb's rookie contract. They need to be winning. They need to get to the conference championship next year if you want to continue the pace. And I don't think you're confident that they will be.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, we just went through the division. The division is tough, but like, I would not be surprised if the Bears had this year again. Like, what makes you think this was a fluke year? We just went through how young.
We just happened for them.
We just went. Yeah, but that stuff happens to good teams. That's the difference between a good team and a bad team. The good teams
bank on. Well, what we're saying is you can't bank on that. You can't. Put it this way, Lee. Next year, odds are Caleb's not going to have these 4th down throws, bro.
We just went through how young that team is. We just listed all their rookie players that had impact. They got probably the hottest up and coming coach in the entire league. They got a quarterback who just had the best quarterback year in franchise history in his 2nd year in the league. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not worried about the Bears. Like, they're going to be fine.
So, Lee, let me ask you, right? If all that is true, and they take a step as a team, they take a step further next year, and Caleb is the same, what is the conversation?
If he has the same exact year he has this year?
Yeah, and I'm talking about play-wise. I'm not necessarily talking about stats. It could be same stats, whatever, but like play-wise, like the inconsistencies in play. Like if it's the same next year.
Then obviously you're more concerned if he does it again, because then it becomes more of a pattern. But like, I've seen so much growth from Caleb from year 1 to year 2, where like I think it's unfair to expect him to go from 0 to 100 in 1 year. Like the leaps I think if we're forgetting how bad he looked his rookie year, like the leaps he made from his rookie year to now, it's a huge difference. Like there were questions last year of getting rid of Caleb Williams after 1 year, and now everyone's saying he's the franchise quarterback all of a sudden, right? Like that's a huge growth, and I've seen way more positive than I have negative from Caleb Williams.
I think a lot of that is still, I don't want to say agenda driven, but when you're the Bears quarterback, there's going to be more onus and then there's lower expectations. So it plays on both sides. Yeah. Where it's like, damn, we just have Fields. Fields was at least doing this. And then it becomes, all right, if you're doing something, now it's, oh, no, he's the franchise. Like, I saw them call Rex Grossman the franchise, bro. Like,
no, not like this. Not like this.
It's not like this. I won't say that.
Jay Cutler was a franchise.
You won't find one Bear. There's not one.
You
won't find one Bear fan that's like, we got to get rid of Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
It's like 102% of all Bears fans are like, yeah, Caleb's our guy.
Yeah.
And they should. They should be excited.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he needs to clean. There's some stuff you got to clean up. That's it. And if it gets cleaned up, they should be Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah.
But if it's not cleaned up, it's a problem.
If I'm in the NFC and I'm one of the upper team, if I'm the Lions, not the Lions, if I'm like the Eagles or like the Rams or whoever's at the top, like I'm looking at the Bears and I'm like, they're coming. They're coming.
No, I'm not worried about the Bears. I'm not worried about them.
You got a lot to worry about over your end, man. Who gonna call plays?
We'll find somebody, man.
Dayball.
They won't be.
I don't know, man.
It should be Dayball just for, especially if you just want to clear out all the questions, because next year is going to be a big year for the Eagles. But I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
We'll
Just get
see.
somebody.
There's a lot of connections with
Get
Dayball.
somebody.
Just get somebody, man.
Do you think they're going internal or they're going external?
No, you can't go internal. You can't go internal. If you go internal, you're gonna lose the team.
Give Dom the clipboard, man.
You can't. Hey.
Dom.
Give it a big Dom.
Hey, the only way I could see them going internal is if Sirianni is like, hey, we're up, we're promoting this person, but I'm calling plays.
Because Patullo was internal too, right?
Yeah. That's the only way I could see it, right? If they don't do that, then and even that is going to be like shaky, but I think it depends on like how you look at it. Because if I'm Sirianni or I'm everybody, unless I'm having a different conversation, you on the hot seat just because like there's a lot of questions, right? And it's like, who are you getting rid of? Like, are you getting rid of Hurts? Are you getting rid of AJ Brown? Are you getting rid of Sirianni? Like that's the question of next year if you don't win, right? Like, who do we get rid of? So if it's me,
can we bring that back? Can we bring that AJ Brown talk back up? I remember we had this conversation.
Sure.
It's impossible to trade him though.
And that's what I said.
The numbers is like impossible
to
trade him.
That's what I was trying to say before. Like, you can't trade him. That's why I wasn't worried.
I mean, it's easier now. Another year is gone. Like, it's less guaranteed money.
I don't think it's easier.
No, it's not. After next year, you can trade him, but this year you can't. You just can't.
I feel like it just hasn't leaked yet, but I feel like he's put in a trade request.
But you can't. I don't care if you put in a trade request. Like, it's just like, stay home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't trade you right now.
They just might have to take the loss on him.
No. Do you know what the loss is? Like, no, you can't take the loss. You can't take the loss. Like, that's the thing. So it's kind of like, cool, we'll wait another year. You'll be like 32, 33, and then you can get traded.
Yeah, Lee, it's a 43
He has an out in 2027.
Lee,
yeah,
it's a 43.5 $million dead cap hit if you trade AJ Brown.
Yeah.
You can't trade him.
We're not trading
that is crippling. You can't trade him.
Can't trade him.
You gotta make it work. You gotta ask AJ Brown who he wants to be the offensive coordinator, and then go get that guy.
But you're gonna be upset next year. I don't care. Like, that's like, if we're getting rid of you anyway at some point, I don't care, bro. Like, hey, sorry.
43.5 is crazy.
Take your money and shut up, or be
retire.
Yeah, like, bro,
retire.
They're gonna have to but that's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to answer some type of question of just like, you can't. But I think the thing about it is like, you have to determine what the problem is. Is it Jalen? Is it the coach? Is it the offensive coordinator? Like, over these years, we keep firing offensive coordinators. But
I'll say, how many coordinators is this now for Jalen? Like,
it's
8?
like 8, yeah. That's why I say that's why I say get Dayball. So it's like, yo, you can answer the question, and there should be some familiarity. So it's like, yo, if the offense still sucks, then it's like, yo, we got to do Jalen or Sirianni. That's my take.
If they traded AJ Brown in the middle of the season before the trade deadline, it was like 40 million dead cap. But by waiting the next year, because every year it goes down. Yeah. So next year, if they trade him, the dead cap is only 27 million. So if they trade him, they save 7 million in 2026.
You're saying if they trade him after June 1st?
Yeah, if they trade him this offseason, they'll save 7 million.
Okay.
So they're saving money by trading him. So it's not like
you're saying it at like, we're still losing money. We're saving. We're saving
but
7 million over the money that we lost.
But Lee, it's also 27 million in 2027. Yeah. Like, it's not.
This isn't unique to AJ Brown's contract. Like, we see big contracts get traded all the time. Like, Michael Parsons just got traded. They ate the cap, right? If they're willing to eat the cap hit on Michael Parsons, the Jets ate the cap hit.
We don't suck. The Jets ate the cap. We're trying to win. That's the
And
difference.
like everyone, like guys take these cap hits. Like,
but they
the
suck.
Eagles are
AJ Brown's
still in
contract is
position
not
to
as
compete.
Yo, but those teams suck. They don't know what they're doing. That's proven. The one thing we do know what we're doing is how we're gonna make it work. Those other teams suck. That's the difference.
Was like Lee, the fact that Howie hasn't traded this motherfucker tells me
Yeah.
he knows.
No, but that's
He
no.
knows.
No. Again, it's money. Everyone knew he wasn't going to get traded in the middle of the year because again, it was like a $40-50 million cap hit. They were going to wait to this year. This is what I said months ago. The last time we had this talk, they weren't going to trade him in the middle of the year. They're going to wait to this year because the cap hit goes down every single year. It's just the way the cap works. Now, if they traded him last year, they would have lost money. They traded him this year, they saved $6 million. It's a sunk cost fallacy. So it doesn't matter. Like it's already gone. Yeah, the contract.
They'll
that's
trade
not
him
how.
after this year. That's when the trade window will open. We're not going.
They can't trade him after next year because he has an out. He could just walk. So if you wait till after next year, he leaves for nothing. You get him. He leaves for nothing. So if you're going to trade him, it has to be this offseason because we just said he has an out in 27. So if he has an out, he's going to walk for nothing, right?
There's a willingness to let AJ walk. Like I don't think they have a problem with that. I don't think
that's terrible. That's terrible. That's not something Howie would do. Howie's not going to do him. Just let him walk for nothing.
I don't think there's like, we have to get value back for AJ Brown. They got the chip.
Hold on. He doesn't have an out in 2027. He's not unrestricted free agent until 2030.
Yeah, I don't know if he has an opt out, bro.
He does have an out. He has an opt out in 2027.
Where? I don't see that.
It's on Sport Track.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. I don't know.
I don't see it.
I don't know, bro. I don't think he's tradable until that dead cap hit is lowered by a significant amount. And if it's after June 1st, I still think it's like a 20-something million or 16 million, and then it's another 27 million the year after for him to not be on your roster, still charging you.
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot of money for a dude not playing. And on top of that, you're not getting a first for AJ Brown right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you getting?
Yeah, you're not gonna get a first, no doubt. But you'll get something.
So that's what I'm saying. If the play calling and him being involved in the offense was an issue, get a dude that's gonna feature him in the offense.
Yeah, and just for the record, he does have an out in 2027.
Okay. Yes. All right. Listen, that was in there. Well, if he takes the out, hold on. If he takes the out, what's the dead money hit then?
31 million.
But why does AJ Brown care about the dead cap hit for the Eagles? He doesn't care about that. He cares about him. I'm saying
that's what AJ got to look at.
There's no doubt AJ Brown does not want to be on that team anymore.
But I think that conversation is not going to come like mid-season this season. Like it's not going to come.
It's going to come this offseason.
I don't think so. I think we'll just play. Because I think
let him walk like that.
Because I think the difference of like what you're forgetting is like the unique thing about this whole scenario, right? Is like Eagles are winning, so like it's easier to do this when like your team is like kind of fluctuating or like you're on a bad team, right? But like if you're unhappy and the team is 8-2. That just doesn't happen. Like, hey, we're not trading you. We're 8-2. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like
I don't think the Eagles will be an 8-2 team next year, though. I'll be honest.
Well, we didn't think that this year, but hey, here they are. But I'm just saying, it's a successful team, right? It doesn't have to be 8-2. You could be 7-3. You could be 6-4, whatever. But like, if you're a potential playoff team, if you're winning, you're not going to trade like your best wide receiver. You just don't. Like that doesn't happen.
I 100% agree with that, but in this situation, I think it's different because they already won the Super Bowl.
So
they got their money's worth. They got their AJ Brown money worth.
But see, to your point, that's all AJ Brown though. That's AJ Brown. Eagles, we won another Super Bowl. Like we're not thinking, we got a Super Bowl, so we can trade him now. No, we're trying to get another one. Like so, if we're 6-4 or better, like you know what I'm saying, like we're not trading him.
So you're
just not. What team does that? Because he's unhappy?
Yeah, I think if you run the same offense back, but you there's no way it's not gonna work. Like,
but Lee, that's what I'm saying. Lee, they're in prime position to change the offense. They're trying to bring in an offensive coordinator, and potentially even get AJ Brown input on who that person is or plays.
AJ Brown had issues even before Patullo took over. He had issues the year before that, but no one cared because they won the Super Bowl. Like winning cures all. Winning, you don't hear about it because they were winning. So unless they come out the gate and they're 6-0, 7-0, 8-2 again, then yeah, he's gonna shut his mouth. But if they come out and they're 2-3, 3-3, you think AJ Brown's gonna shut up? He's gonna be
winning. Hold on, the win-loss isn't the problem for AJ Brown. They were already 5-1 when he was complaining this year.
Yeah,
it's not about winning and losing. It's about being involved in the offense and getting touches. So if you bring in a dude that's gonna focus on getting AJ Brown his touches, that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, and also
you have to also win and do that.
But
that's
also
that's all it is.
And also to your point, Lee, it's like he's been unhappy and we haven't traded him. If he was unhappy before and we were losing, then yeah, like it would make more sense because like, yo, we're losing. Let's get a better asset so we can turn this around and turn the locker room around. But if we're winning, like even that collapse year, right? Like where the locker room just fell apart and like we lost like 5 straight or whatever. Like that, like
7.
Yeah, like but it's like, yo, like that was the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's another time where it's like, yo, you could have, if you wanted to trade, you could have done it then, maybe. But like we were winning, like we had such a great start. You still made the playoffs. It's kind of like you don't see like people trading like one of their best offensive weapons on a team that's perennial like making the playoffs. Like, it just doesn't happen.
I just don't, no matter who takes over the Eagles offense, I just don't see them turning around and giving AJ Brown 200 targets. Like just because they still have Devontae Smith, they still have Saquon Barkley, they still have Dallas. That team is too deep to force feed one guy. And no matter what offensive coordinator they get, I'm going to assume it's going to be a good offensive coordinator who knows he can't just force feed one guy.
But I also think I don't think AJ Brown is going to be happy unless he's in like a Puka Jamar Chase situation.
Yeah, he wants to be, yeah.
But to my point is kind of like how many teams are realistically going to do that? You know what I'm saying? Or have the capabilities to do that? Not many. So it's like if you're going to be unhappy regardless, then like I don't care. Like for us, like we're not worried about your happiness that much, bro. Like we're worried about winning. You know, like if you dropping balls and you unhappy, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care.
What is the trade? Like that's my thing.
Yeah,
it's trade AJ. Where are you going? What are you getting?
Yeah,
trading for whatever draft capital you can get, like whatever picks you can get. It's just something because I feel like he's not for the money you're paying him. I don't think you're gonna get the return on the field. Like you're still better off. You can replace him because you still have Devontae Smith there. You still have a wide receiver 1. You still have Saquon Barkley. Like I think they'll be better by subtraction by getting rid of AJ Brown.
I don't think so.
So you can.
AJ Brown's too good for that. Man.
I mean, he's still.
I know he didn't look like it, but he's too good for that.
You don't think of a fully built offense that runs through Saquon Barkley can't take you to Super Bowl? We saw what it
not anymore. Not anymore, no.
Again. You think Saquon's done?
I think if you
beef up that O-line, if you trade AJ Brown, you use that draft capital, use that cap space to help the O-line, that'll help you way more than
what cap space, Lee? We just told you get a.
I just told you they saved $6 million. They get money. We just confirmed he has it out in 2027. If they get rid of him, they save money. So yes, that's cap space. What are you talking about? Right, I already said he has out in 2027, confirmed. Right.
Okay.
If they trade him, he has a dead cap. The cap goes from 40 million to like 26 million. They end up saving money.
It's not saving money. It's just saving what is hit. Right now, it's 43.5.
Yeah.
After June 1st, it's 16.3. It's just it's still a debt. It's still a cap hit. It's just less. That's exactly not save. No, it's not the same thing as saving. You can't use that difference to spend on players. You just have less of a dead cap hit.
No, do you know how the cap works? It's a set number, right? So a cap hit, if the cap hit is X amount, it's gonna go down this much. If it's more, it's gonna go down more. You have more money to spend. So if the cap hit is less, you have more money to spend. That's how salary cap works.
All right.
Am I wrong?
I just want to say that if you look at the numbers, AJ Brown is literally like this is his if you really want to look at averages, like this is his first down year for the Eagles. Even last year, like because he missed 4 games last year, right? But if you take his averages, he's a 1,300-yard receiver on a down year.
Yeah,
Like,
but I'll also say he's past his best days.
right. But what I'm saying is kind of like this guy is unhappy with he had his first year he was pretty much 1,500 yards. Second year he was damn near 1,500 yards. Then 1,300-yard average, and then this year he still had 1,000 yards in a down year. It's kind of like, what else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna like as on another team, like yeah, you're gonna get that asset, like they're gonna be using him, but I don't see him going to a different place and being that guy. I just don't. Whether his best teams or whether his best years are behind him or not, like how many players are putting up 1,500 yards this season? Like they're just not. You know what I mean? So it's like if that's not good enough for you, you want more. Like,
all right? So you're an Eagles fan, obviously, right? So let me ask you: the Eagles' offense this year, besides the play calling, what was the Eagles' biggest problem on offense? To me, it was their O-line.
But yeah, it was their O-line, but it's also predictable.
Right, but like.
He said besides
what was the difference between like their Super Bowl year and this year was like the O-line.
Yeah,
the O-line when you won the Super Bowl was like the best O-line in the league.
Yeah.
This year the O-line definitely below average. You could see it with Saquon, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what's going to help you more next year? Bringing back another receiver when you already have all these other weapons, when you already shown it doesn't matter if you don't have the O-line, or wouldn't you go improve the O-line? All right. So if the Eagles right now, I'm looking at Sport Track, they're only supposed to have like 10 million in cap space right now if they bring everybody back. 6-7 million savings in cap space by getting rid of AJ Brown for a draft pick is huge. That's almost like 50% of what the cap they're gonna have. Because if you've been following the Eagles, they've been paying everyone the past couple of years. It's always been a question of like, how are they paying all these guys? Well, now it's catching up to them. They're going to run out of cap space soon. So every cap space matters. So that 6 million it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. And you're getting a draft pick for him. Like you got to rebuild that O-line. The only way to rebuild the O-line is through the draft.
Okay, but then
it's like I'm not doubting how good AJ Brown is. Like no, there's no doubt AJ Brown is still a top 10, top 15 receiver. But if I'm trying to improve that Eagles offense, bringing him back doesn't do as much as improving the O-line.
I could argue that because I think we still have more confidence in kind of like improving the O-line regardless. Because I mean we're paying the O-line. Like we pay Mulatto, we pay Dickerson, we pay Lane Johnson. Like so we got 2 more people we got to pay. Like we're paying the O-line, and like those are Pro Bowlers, those are all pros. Like so, you know, it's 2 positions, it's depth. Like yeah, we can do that and improve we can do both. So, like I don't. But think if you need the 6 million to do that.
So if you're already paying the O-line and you still suck, is that a problem?
No. Like
if you're paying the O-line and it's not working, what I'm that's saying not money well spent.
What I'm saying is like I don't think the O-line is as bad as people think it is. I think play calling has a big thing to do with it.
That's fair. I think it's the other way. I think I think the bad play calling was more a symptom of that the coaching knew they had no O-line.
No, I don't think so. I think when you know that they run the ball up the middle with Saquon every drive. Every first play of the drive.
Yeah, I can't defend the play. Yeah,
everyone knows that. So it's like it has nothing to do with O-line. Like it's
but as far as like,
but even every go ball is like it's predetermined. Like it's Jalen Hurts. Like he drops back and he just throws it deep, and it doesn't matter if they're open or not. Where it's like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Which is like, because in Jalen Hurts, in the back of his mind, he knows he doesn't have time to go to a second read.
No. I don't think that. I think it's the play calling. Like I don't.
I mean,
think
it could be. No, it could be that.
I don't think it's that. From
they
watching
need
the games,
more creativity from the offense.
Yeah,
period.
100%.
They just need more creativity, no matter what. But that's gonna happen regardless. And now,
I hope so.
To me, it's about juice worth squeeze. Like if you trade AJ, if you save you said $6 million in cap. I think Shankton put it in the chat. Are you getting elite offensive lineman with that $6 million. No, like
But
you'd have to make other moves.
But
too.
you're also losing 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns.
I'm saying the juice got to be worth the squeeze.
That's a lot. Like that's a lot.
And if
like,
if the real problem is just his feelings, like just make him more involved in how you process offense.
That's what I'm saying. And I also would say that if you want to talk about depth, like our wide receiver depth we've seen over the years is just not good. It's literally AJ and Devontae Smith, so it's top heavy. But after that, it's like Dotson's not good. We've gone through like Mechie. We've gone through a bunch of different people. So it's just not good. So if you trade him, you gotta have to bring somebody back. Or I don't think we're in a position to get rid of him and still be able to operate well with like Devontae Smith and then no one else.
I hear you on that. But just team building wise, I don't think you can win paying all this money to all these skill players.
But we
It's
did.
Exactly, you did. But yeah, that is true. You did. Can you do it again?
Can you do it again? Is the real question.
Hey man,
they could have won.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think we have to change.
They were in position to win. AJ just dropped the ball.
Yeah, but that O line, you guys, that's what crazy was. You were paying all those skill players, and you still had like one of the best O lines of the decade.
Well, they had a retirement from the offense,
and they had a retirement.
One of their best. You know what I mean? Like it just
I think we need a new kicker, and we just need a new offensive coordinator, and we'll be all right.
I think we're spending too much time talking about the second best team in the NFC East.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't even bring this up. So what I really wanted to talk about, I wanted to talk about those Texans.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about those Texans, Lee.
It's closed.
It's too cold for me to open the window.
It's closed,
but it's closed anyway.
The window can be propped back open, and they just get rid of CJ Stroud. That's
damn. This is where we at now.
That's where we at. Jeez, man.
I never seen the. I wasn't expecting that regret. I didn't see that game coming. Like,
he's terrible.
I can't
he
defend
did.
He's terrible.
Lee, I gotta ask you. Would you have benched him at halftime?
I would have benched him at halftime.
Have to, right?
You have to.
Because their backup is good. Their backup is good.
Not bench him.
Regardless, I was telling Sebastian this before. I was like, regardless of who your backup is, period. I think to me, I think quarterbacks need to be looked at more like hockey. At least in playoff situations, I think everybody should be looked at that way. But it's like, yo, I'm not saying benching him is like, yo, he's done. You don't go with him next week. But sometimes you got to be like, yo, today's not your day. I don't know what's going on, but for the betterment of the team, I got to make this change.
Yeah. I would definitely put Davis Mills in. I think Davis Mills has proven himself to be one of the best backups in the league. But yeah, even if they would have won that game with Davis Mills coming in, you still start CJ Stroud the next.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
In this game, they had to do it. Yeah.
It's a conversation. It's a conversation. But I'm saying you can do that. You can.
Unless Davis Mills comes in
and Mills won them that football game, he's starting the next week, bro.
But
he has to.
I don't know. I don't know. It depends when they sub him out, right? Because it was a close game for a while, right? Because I think Stroud had like 4 turnovers, and it was still like a 7-point.
Yeah, it was like a 10-point game or whatever.
Yeah.
So if Davis Mills wouldn't have been asked to throw for 6 touchdowns, he would have just been asked to not turn the ball over.
Yeah, like
every fucking drive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So if he does that, but I will say I start CJ Stroud the next week, but you got like a quarter and a half, bro. You got like 3 or 4 drives.
You can't show me that you don't respect the football and that you're willing to turn. Yeah. There was no reason for him to put the ball in harm's way at all in any of those situations that he was in. Your defense has been generational.
Yeah.
Like once in a generation level defense. Just get the ball. Like all you have to do is get a couple first downs, bro. We kick a field goal here and there, whatever. We're not asking you to do anything. The dude was going out there and just throwing bullshit nonstop. Not even understanding his pocket presence. Granted, the line wasn't great. I'm not going to act like the line did him any favors. But, bro, you can't put the ball in harm's way to the degree that he was doing and win football games. And y'all talking about Benjamin. If I'm pulling him, and we won with Mills back. Because, again, all I need you to do is get me a couple points, bro.
Yeah.
The defense is that good.
And even that, I'll say like not trying to revert back, but I'll say like you talked about like the Eagles O-line and stuff like that. A lot of like what Hurts would do like towards the end of the year, especially in the second half, he's rolling out, he's just throwing the ball away. That's all CJ Stroud needed to do. It's just like you said, protect the football, throw the ball away, let your defense carry you, and then just make the plays when you can. Like that's all you needed to do.
Can you imagine you're a Texans defender right now, bro?
Bro, no.
Like, I'm sorry, I might have swung on him.
As a Jet fan, I'm used to this, but like the defense is getting wasted. But
I don't think the Jets have ever had it that bad, yo. That was pathetic, Lee.
Yeah, that was bad.
He had 5 turnovers in the first half of the game.
Yeah, that was a Zach Wilson kind of game, but I can't defend it. It was terrible.
Window closed. Man.
The only thing holding me on and not shutting the window yet is like we just talked about that defense. I think if they can somehow get a decent quarterback, maybe somehow get even like a Mac Jones, like someone decent, they still can make a run. I don't know if there'll be like Super Bowl contenders.
So you're off the Stroud. It's over. Like you can't bring Stroud. You're done with Stroud. Or you think you can bring him back and maybe figure it out offensively? Are you done?
If I'm the Texans, I'm trying to trade him.
But
I got no value right now.
I will say,
and if I'm the Jets, I'm going after CJ Stroud.
I will say, if we're in terms of our conversation, if you get rid of Stroud, then I mean it resets the conversation.
I think it matters on who you're able to bring in at quarterback.
Yeah. No. I'm saying in terms of our conversation, in terms of like the Texans window being closed, because the initial conversation was CJ Stroud and get them over the hump.
It's so crazy we're here now, and it's not even a full year, bro.
Like,
this is insane.
Bad, man. That's bad. I mean, because you even in a way you even gotta have to give him a little bit of the same thing we give Josh Allen, where it's just like, hey, if you were supposed to be kind of that guy, you didn't have to go against these other elite quarterbacks, and now it's the opportunity's gone.
Man, this was such like a make or break year for CJ Stroud because like he had the crazy rookie year. It was like one of the best rookie seasons ever. Yeah. Then he had a down year last year, but people were like, sophomore slump, Texans are bad. This year, everything was there for him. Amazing defense. He had a decent running game. Woody Marks came on in the middle of the year, and it was right there for him, and he literally just.
So who do you bring in at quarterback? You talk about Jets trading for Stroud. That's wild, but I mean, I can see it.
They could get, but I will say to Lee's point, I think they could get a reclamation like project quarterback. Like they could bring in Mac Jones.
Texans, because Mac Jones is gonna get paid this offseason. Let me tell you, because he's the hot the new wave now with those recycled quarterbacks.
Yeah,
so. We'll see.
Bring in what's his face, man? Malik Willis.
Maybe.
I wouldn't mind Malik Willis. Shit. Maybe. On the Jets. Not on the Texans. He needs to go to a team that's not supposed to win.
I will say though, I think Malik Willis is gonna be who ruins it for some of these like
for the reclamation.
Yeah. because I think
I thought Geno Smith
I think because
that,
it works so well, we're like anointing people too fast. Because like Malik Willis, he had a game. Like, you know what I mean? Like he had a game.
There's more Matt Flynn's than Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Who's the dude, the black dude from the Cowboys, the backup?
Oh,
Milton? Milroe's nice.
Yo, low key, go get Dak, bro.
Yeah, go get Dak.
Go get Dak.
Woo. That's a lot of money.
Go get Dak. Fuck it.
Go get Dak.
Why not?
Wow.
Why not? Still in Texas.
Go get Dak.
I'm tripping.
I mean,
hey, the way Jerry's losing his mind, who knows? Anything's possible.
Go get Dak.
Go get Dak, man. Trade CJ to the Jets for whatever. That'll be a mistake for y'all, but whatever.
If we could get him for nothing, if we would get him for like a 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick, sure, why not?
Yeah, I got the picks. As long as y'all not touching them first.
Yeah, as long as
y'all not touching them first, man. Go ahead. Why not?
A mid-round pick for CJ Stroud, sure. While we draft one too. Yeah.
Fields wouldn't have did that. Fields would have just ran.
Yeah.
You just ran the fucking ball.
He would have at least had an 80-yard touchdown run to make up for it.
To not consider taking him out is crazy to the team.
Davis Mills is good.
Or
He's won them games.
We're saying this. Yo, do we let Mills rock? No. It was organizational malpractice.
Honestly, I think that's what happens though, because Texans aren't going to go out and get a quarterback, right? Like they're going to let CJ Stroud come back, and then if he struggles, I think they could turn to Mills.
Mm-hmm. And then it starts the clock over with like
I think
you're gonna have to draft somebody the next year, or Mills is just the guy,
or he rocks until they find a guy.
Yeah, I feel like Stroud's going into this was his 3rd year, so he's got next year will be his 4th year, and then he'll have a 5th year option. So, yeah, so next year I can see them bringing him back, decide not to and just not resign him.
The thing is because they didn't bench him. To me, that's the ownership saying, "Hey, we got to keep him." On some level, because D'Amico was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Do you?
That had to been a D'Amico decision.
I think that
had
was
been a
D'Amico, bro.
That was D'Amico, yeah. I don't think the owner is telling him.
Yeah,
I think
D'Amico is like a legendary defensive football player.
But I think CJ's his guy.
He just like fucking we're keeping Stroud.
Yeah, D'Amico. I think he's one of those loyal guys.
D'Amico is also black.
Yeah, like CJ. He was going down.
Let's just call it what it is.
He was going down with CJ.
Let's call it what it is. Yeah, he did. He was going down with CJ.
He was going down with CJ.
Yo,
D'Amico, no.
Let's call it what it is, man. That's what he did, man.
Shout out to man.
Because that's that's crazy, man.
Yo, that's wild.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
said CJ Stroud kept his job because he's a black quarterback with a black head coach, bro.
Yeah,
that's what we doing.
I don't know. It's because they're. I'm not gonna say it's because they're black, but they're definitely like.
I don't
want to say boys, but they're definitely like. They seem like that. They're both like. They have a good player relationship.
I will, but but on a serious note, I will say though, if you've seen the Texans post game interviews, they are a very close team. They are a very religious team.
Yeah.
Like very openly religious team, like with everybody, like offense, defense, whatever. So I could see them in the locker room rallying, be like, "Yo, it's." You know what I'm saying? Like throwing quotes around, like, "Yo, it's this the path. This the path you gotta take."
Shout out to their faith. God not helping you win them football games.
That's what they thought. Cause I would have went with Mills. Cause there's no way you can't go with Mills, bro. There was a stat.
Mills sounds religious.
There was a stat that said if you went out there and you spiked the ball every play, you would have a higher quarterback rating than CJ Stroud.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
Come on, man. But I will say, if we're being fair, there were some times where it's just like there was a point where I think he had like 3 throws and like 2 picks, right? Like that was like his last 3 or 4 plays. They came out and they threw the ball again. I'm like, yo, you gotta help. You gotta help your court. Yeah, you gotta run. You gotta help your quarterback. If you're gonna stick with him, you gotta help him out. Like why? And it's snowing. You know what
he shouldn't have thrown. He shouldn't have thrown one. If he was gonna stay in the game, he shouldn't have thrown one pass.
Yeah.
Who is the Texans offensive coordinator?
He needs to get fired. He gotta get fired. He's gotta get fired, man. Jesus Christ, man.
And he white. So according to PMC's theory of race relativity,
Nick Kelly,
he gotta go.
No. Is this guy's getting promoted? Slowick? Bobby Slowick?
Oh, the Dolphins hired him.
The Dolphins hired him.
Good.
He got promoted.
He got a new job after this?
He got a new job, man.
Go get Mike McDaniel, man.
It literally says former Texans. Wait, did he get fired?
If the Eagles get Mike McDaniel, I'm gonna lie.
I thought he was going to the Chargers.
Yeah, I think he's going to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, yeah.
Oh, no. Wait. No, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong guy. This guy was fired last year.
Slowick?
Yeah, he was fired. He was fired last year when they lost to the Chiefs. And now
is Mike McDaniel officially going to the Chargers, or is that a rumor?
I saw reports. I think he's still interviewing for stuff because his head coaching job's still open right now. Who do you think the Bills bring in? Because to me, it's like I wouldn't go there. Like I wouldn't touch it. I know you got Allen, but like you have dysfunction. You got them calling out their wide receiver picks.
I can see no one wanting to go there except for Dabo.
Yeah, it's a tough spot.
Dabo not a head coach, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not a head coach, man. He's
But
not.
like you
He
said,
can't
no one
run.
else is
He
gonna-
can't run a
who else is
ship.
Who else is gonna want to go there? I feel like he'll be a yes man. He'll be okay being a yes man to
I
whatever
think
ownership
Josh
has.
Allen is like the quarterback he wants, though.
And he just wants to get back with
He's
Josh
the
Allen.
only quarterback he's had success with, for real. I mean, we had that 1 year with Daniel Jones, but even then, like Jones wasn't great.
Yeah.
So
The good news is the Steelers already hired Mike McCarthy, so you don't have to worry about any of your teams hiring Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Lions got their guy, man. You got it.
Uh,
Shout out to John Harbaugh, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, hey.
Of course, the Jets were 1 year behind the head coaching carousel. We're stuck with Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, I wasn't about to get anybody great, man. Be real. Actually, I got picks.
There's so many good candidates that we would have got someone.
Do you think you should fire Aaron Glenn and just get
You
somebody?
you can't fire him after 1 year, but
Yes, you
unless
can.
unless
you
like
can.
Harbaugh guaranteed it, but y'all got him anyway. So.
You wouldn't fire him for Mike McDaniel right now?
No, not Mike McDaniel.
Not Mike McDaniel.
No.
I like Mike McDaniel. I just don't know if he's
fired
a
him
head
for
coach.
Tomlin. Tomlin,
I
I
like
think
Mike
Tomlin
McDaniel as a head offense coordinator.
as a coordinator. Yeah.
Mm.
But not as a head coach. I think he's acquired taste.
He do come off mad, young, and stupid.
Crazy,
but-
man. Crazy. I will say, talking about Mad Young, shout out to the Jaguars. I know Lee talked about it. Shout out to the Jaguars because
Liam.
we was talking about that whole staff, man. I mean, they were playing Madden early, and they did it, man.
Yeah, we talk about staffs and stuff, and yes, shout out to the Jaguars. We don't talk enough about the Seahawks, yo.
Yo,
Okay.
I sent you that video, that trailer.
Yeah,
of
man.
McDonald, man. I was ready. I was
Listen,
ready.
bro.
I think
Shout out to
Seahawks
Mike
taking
McDonald,
it.
bro.
I think
See,
Seahawks
I got the
taking it.
Rams, man. We haven't even talked about the games.
I think
We haven't even
Seahawks
talked about
taking
the
it.
games yet.
Who you think's winning? Who you think's winning? Who you think's going to the Super Bowl?
Rams, Patriots, and I think Stafford gets his second one, so Lee can get his W.
Mm.
He still won't be better than Aaron Rodgers, but
This is Sam Darnold's year. Sam
Okay.
Darnold, Seahawks over Patriots.
Yeah.
Revenge for the Marshawn Lynch game.
Yeah, I think it's Seahawks Patriots. I think it's interesting that like no matter what we get, we're getting like a rematch of sorts. I think
so,
in
yeah.
most cases.
Well, don't sleep on Jared Stidham and the Broncos, man. That's still the best defense in this thing, right?
Wouldn't it? Did the Broncos face Seahawks 1 year or no?
I have no idea.
Like I'm talking about like Richard Sherman years.
That's when Manning threw that pick six to start the game.
Yeah.
Was that versus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's interesting to know that like if we look at recent history, I say recent, like probably last 10, 12 years, for the most part, it's been like the same franchises. It hasn't really been too many new franchises that have kind of broke through. So I don't know what that's about, but I guess it goes to the culture and kind of,
Well, the AFC was dominated by the Patriots and the Chiefs for the past however long.
No, but not even that. But it's just
and even
Patriots,
those gap years, it's like
Broncos,
Broncos had Peyton
yeah.
Manning.
Yeah. So I'm saying even that, and like if you look on the flip side, it's been what 49ers, Eagles, Seahawks. But then even if you want to count the Buccaneers, right? Like that's still Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, like
Rams.
But that's it. So it's like you kind of got like 5 or 6 teams that have really made the playoffs probably for the last 10, 20 years. Really. I mean, I think the Falcons are maybe like a Falcons Panthers are the ones who broke through, but outside of that,
the Packers, they went twice. I mean, how far back are we going?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how far back was that?
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy to think that, like, because especially if you have like some of those franchises that have been closer in the middle or just that whatever, like like the Lions, like they had a run.
Man, we keep talking about this. If the Patriots win again, I'm quitting the show, bro. Talking about all these new teams.
They haven't
Fuck
played
that.
anybody.
Fuck the
man.
Patriots.
They haven't played anybody, and they're not
They
going
haven't
to
played,
play.
they
anybody.
haven't played
they're gonna play
anybody.
Jared
And then
Stidham.
Jared Stidham. Oh my
Yeah,
god, get the
they haven't
Patriots.
played
Madden
out of
legend
here, bro.
Jared Stidham, bro. Listen, I'm about to put real money on the Broncos to win this game, bro.
Don't.
I'm praying for the Broncos, but I'm not
I'm
putting
about,
money
to put,
on
I'm
them.
about to put real money on
Don't.
it, man.
I think they'll be
That's
better
it.
than people think, but
Yeah, it'll
they're
be a
gonna
close
lose.
game, but
yeah,
I can't. Yeah.
the defense will probably try to keep him in it, but
What if Stidham's nice, man?
he not. So.
He's not.
He was. Did you see? He was the number one
Stop.
high school recruit in his class. From
Stop.
That's
Jared
bad.
Stidham.
Yo, listen. He about to go out there and perform better than CJ Stroud did. That's the
Probably,
crazy-
probably, yeah,
Probably.
probably.
I don't think it's possible to perform worse. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
When is
Jared Stidham about to go on a run that gets him on the Texans next year, bro.
Ooh, okay.
This is the most. Listen, he got 50 million on the table right now. Not even playing.
Well, he's got two good
All you
games.
gotta do
He
is
just
two
needs
good
games.
good games.
with the best defense in the league. That's all you gotta
Two good
do.
games. Get Sutton
good
the
games.
ball, hand it off to RJ Harvey, and
hon-
don't turn
honestly,
over.
What-
though, like this is kind of the what if in a way, right? Like if Davis Mills had played, you know, probably a worse version, but like if he had played, like this is kind of what we would have got in a way, a great defense and a
Best
backup.
defense, backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Listen, hand the ball off. Hopefully, RJ Harvey gets you some stuff. You got to place a ball to Sutton 1 or 2 times. Don't turn it over. You might win.
Even J.K. Dobbins is out. Like
Yeah.
if they had Dobbins and Harvey, I'm like, okay,
I'll say
they
this,
have a chance.
Dobbins always.
If-
out.
If the Broncos win the Super Bowl, does this propel Sean Payton to like a top 5 coach of all time position? Or am I tripping for that?
If they make the Super Bowl, they win.
If they win it, if they win it,
Yeah.
you got to talk
Because
about it.
because the list of coaches that have won Super Bowls with 2 different teams, I'm pretty
It's
sure
zero.
is like 0. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure it's
anyone's
0.
ever done it.
I don't think everyone's ever done it.
I
So,
think
yeah.
I think also if you're talking about this year, if you talk about the narrative of it, him losing Bo Nix, and then what's it called? The quick turnaround of just how he did it. Like, yo, we had Russ, we had this. He cleaned house.
Yeah.
Like
They
he
got
got
Russ.
rid of
They got rid of
everybody.
Russ, and they were good right away.
But they got rid of
Yeah.
they got rid of a lot of people. They cleaned house, and they were like, yo, this
And
is
they ate
what
that
we need.
contract. They ate
Yeah.
that Russ contract.
Sean
too.
Payton is 13-4 all time with backup quarterbacks.
What's the spread on
There's
this game? Hold on.
something
What's the
there,
spread?
bro.
What's the spread? What's the
There's
spread?
something there, bro. Patriots about to run the table.
New
on
England
these
minus
dudes.
3.5. That's it.
That's it. That's not enough.
New England minus
That's
3.5.
not
That's
enough.
it.
I was hoping we was gonna get like a plus
Yeah,
1100 or
that's not
something.
enough. That's not enough.
That's how you know the Broncos defense
That's
is crazy.
not enough.
Hey, Jeff Hostetler did it, man.
That's not.
All right, it's happened before. Brady did it.
That's crazy. Dang.
Uh,
Well,
Regardless, the NFC Championship game is the real Super Bowl. Whoever wins that.
you don't think the
Rams or
Patriots can
Seahawks.
beat the Rams or the Seahawks?
Nah.
Okay.
It's hard to tell.
Patriots
honestly.
is nice, bro.
It's hard
They
to
haven't
tell.
beat anybody.
Yeah, they just
legit.
haven't beaten anybody, man. I hate that. I think Seahawks defense is raw though.
Like if it gets into it, like if the Patriots were to get into a shootout with either the Seahawks or the Rams, I don't think they can keep up.
Hmm.
Like if it's like a 41-36 game, I'm gonna go with Darnold and Stafford. And
Where's the Super Bowl at? It's in San Francisco.
San
right?
Fran? In San Fran, yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of Super
Darnold's Super
Bowls,
Bowl be crazy.
speaking of Super Bowls, not to bring up old wounds, but Lee, I gotta ask you, man. How did it feel, man? The championship, you were right there.
Yo, you're grimy.
You were right there.
I lost again. I lost
thought Lee
again.
had
I
it.
lost again.
I thought
I lost
Lee
again.
had
Yo.
it, man. No,
Yeah.
I'm upset because it's I
I
don't
lost on
understand-
Monday night.
I don't
You beat me on Monday night,
understand the voodoo that is around it. Like I don't.
Yeah, so
'cause
I lost. I was in the finals last year too. I lost.
it was always something. Yeah, were you last year too?
Yeah, can all beat me back to back years.
Oh,
Shout out
I
to
didn't know that.
Canal,
I didn't know it was
man.
back to back. I didn't know it was back to
Shout
back.
out to
I didn't know it was back
Canal.
to back. I didn't know it was back to back.
I'm 0-4 in the finals in this league.
Yeah,
Canales
that's
beat me
crazy.
3 times.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you gotta swing on him, bro.
That's crazy.
You can't keep letting him
I've been
take you behind the woodshed, bro. You gotta
I've
swing.
been trying to disband this league for 10 years, but I can't because I never won. So I can't get rid of the league. I can't get rid of the league until I win.
The narrative is crazy because it's like you could be the all-time winningest. You know what I'm saying? Like in an alternate universe. And you're always right there.
I think the past like 4 years I went from like 3rd place to 2nd place to 2nd place to 2nd place. It's like I'm always
That's crazy, man.
You gotta start doing some grimy stuff. You're the commissioner, right?
You gotta start cheating, bro.
You gotta start cheating, bro. That's it. It's time. It's time.
It's time.
Get yourself a crazy deal.
We gotta. Canal can't win, man.
I had the greatest like keeper prediction. This is the league I got Puka for my keeper. Picked him up for nothing. I'm wasting Puka's years on my team.
How many more years do you have him?
I think like 2 more years. We could only keep him for like 4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it hurts, man. Like, cause you know your window's open.
This is my window. My window. I'm in my window. Yeah. I got James Cook as a keeper. James Cook as a keeper.
I'm rebuilding. I'm rebuilding. My team is trash.
I can't do keeper leagues. Y'all wild.
I had traded. I traded Scadabo. I had Scadabo as a potential keeper. Traded him in a package for freaking Justin Jefferson.
Oh no.
That killed my season.
You should have traded.
I had to play.
You didn't need it
because you believed in JJ like a fucking idiot.
I did. I believed in JJ.
Oh man.
I still believe.
I don't.
JJ McCarthy.
What's JJ McCarthy's actual name, bro? I'm not calling him JJ no more. Just like I'm not calling CJ no more, bro.
Oh yeah. What is his name?
Did you see
CJ Stroud's real name is crazy. Hold on. What is it?
I
saw some video.
Let's look it up.
The J is random.
Coleridge,
all I know is the J is random.
The Stroud the 4th.
The J doesn't mean anything.
It's probably for Junior just because he's a younger.
But there's no Junior.
But his dad still has the same name. So you know what I mean?
Sure.
Or whatever.
Coleridge Bernard.
Coleridge.
He's no longer CJ. He's Coleridge. Stroud.
Coleridge Bernard.
He lost.
Calling him Bernard.
Bernie. He's Bernie. Bernie Stroud.
Bernie Stroud.
That's his new name.
And what's JJ McCarthy's name?
I don't know.
Probably James.
Yeah, bro.
Let's see.
Jonathan James.
Jonathan James. There you go. Jonathan James. Of course. McCarthy. I'm calling him Jonathan.
I feel like he'd have been better if he went by Jonathan James.
That's a fire name. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a clean name. I ain't gonna lie.
Jonathan James McCarthy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would have went by James McCarthy. That sounds like a coach.
I feel like that feels like somebody. That feels like somebody. James McCarthy.
Yeah, it does feel like somebody. JJ, I don't know. JJ, like he
James McCarthy is a soccer player. James McCarthy.
Oh, is it? Okay.
He's got to switch. He's got to switch. He's got to say, "Hey, I'm going by James McCarthy now." That's when
I can't say 9.
9. He can't be 9.
He can't be 9 anymore.
No, he can't be 9. He can't be 9. He's terrible.
Man. All right, let me ask you this: who would you rather have? Contract aside, save money. CJ.
All right. He's not good, Lee. You gonna understand.
We'll see.
Yo.
You said
that about Caleb. Pretty sure we all said that about
Caleb.
No,
we didn't say this about Caleb.
Wait. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you said that because I was gonna ask you something. Who do you think is the best current weapon for Caleb on the Bears right now?
O'Dunes?
O'Dunes?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So, because I would say Loveland. I was
gonna say, yeah.
Colston Loveland.
Well, guess who JJ McCarthy had on his team at Michigan?
Colston Loveland, bro.
Colston Loveland. He had Loveland.
He's the secret.
He had who else took
Blake Corum,
who took a step this year. That was the team, Lee. These guys are good. Like
there's plenty of stack teams. So there's stack teams in college all the time.
Damn, who was Caleb going to in college? I don't even know.
It's crazy.
He had the one receiver at USD. Who
was he throwing to? He's throwing to everybody.
Caleb? He went to USC. He went to USC, right? So he had to have been.
He was.
I'm sure they weren't nobodies.
I thought you said
Jacoby Lane wasn't there at that time, no? I don't think so. I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
JJ not good though, Lee.
James,
what's his name? Jonathan James isn't good.
Jonathan
James
will show
is
you.
not good, man.
Jonathan James, baby.
He had Brendan Wright. That's what he was throwing to. Mario Williams. Brendan Rice is Jerry Rice's son. I said Wright, but Brendan Rice.
We got Nepo babies.
Yeah, that's what he was throwing to. He was
Okay.
throwing to Michael Jackson.
No.
Tying it all back to our conversation from earlier. Michael
Yeah,
Jackson
I'm still in shock that the information y'all gave me about that. Yo.
Listen,
that
man.
changed my whole perspective of life, bro.
Listen, man. Michael Jackson. I don't know.
He's still a GOAT. I still got Mike the GOAT.
But
yeah, there's no denying that.
Yeah,
I don't feel like there's even competition for real.
We talked about most of the stuff. Did y'all want to talk about the Rose thing real quick before we hop off?
Yeah, let's get into this real quick.
Listen. Shout out to Derrick Rose getting his jersey retired by the Bulls. I don't
much
think
deserved jersey retirement.
Not deserved. The Bulls were once a legendary and iconic franchise, and now they retire in dudes' jerseys because they had a couple really dope seasons, man. I don't like that. I don't like that for them. I don't like it for Derrick Rose. I don't like the pity party jersey retirement. It's disrespectful to him. It's disrespectful to his career. It's disrespectful to everybody else whose names is in those rafters, a.k.a. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson, Jerry Krause, and a couple other guys who I don't really care about. But
Jerry West.
It's not Jerry West. It's Jerry Sloan.
Jerry Sloan. Yeah, sorry, Jerry Sloan.
Sloan, yeah.
But how can you say it's undeserved, man?
Undeserved.
Yeah. I feel like you can't go tell the story of the Bulls without mentioning Derrick Rose.
I think you can.
Like it's the franchise Hall of Fame. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame.
It's not the Chicago Hall of Fame. It's the Bulls Hall of Fame, bro. I don't care that he's from there.
From when Jordan retired till today, the Bulls have not have one season as good or have ever been as good as those Derrick Rose years.
Okay.
Like,
so you get your jersey retired? We went 6-0 in the finals with this guy.
He didn't.
Other guy.
He did win MVP too. Like he had the youngest MVP.
He didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, he didn't deserve MVP that year. I'm sorry, he wasn't the best player in the league. He wasn't better than LeBron. He wasn't better than Dwight.
It's still in his resume. He still got it in his trophy case.
It
counts. It counts. He still played 7 years there. Like
to
7
me,
years is a long time.
To me, Derrick Rose is a bigger footnote in NBA history than he is for the Bulls history. So I don't get why he's getting the Bull. Like I don't get that. I'm sorry. He's the youngest MVP in history. Yes, his name has been mentioned in rap videos since forever. Yes, his injury is like one of the biggest what ifs in the world, but it's like he didn't have this crazy impact on the Bulls. He had a couple really good years.
Whoa. Okay, see, that's what's crazy because I think the whole argument is the amount of impact that he had in such a short amount of time, right? Because like I think we're forgetting because his impact goes beyond like the stat sheet because like if you look at his MVP numbers, you're gonna say, oh, what do you have like 26 and 7? Doesn't look that crazy, but in the context of that season, Bulls won 62 games. They were the best team in the league that year. No one had them even close to that. If you didn't run into LeBron, who knows what would have happened? But
they made what? One conference finals?
Is Scottie Pippen's jersey retired? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I would have crashed out if they didn't have Scottie Pippen's jersey retired.
I'm gonna have a hot take and say that Joakim Noah had a better Bulls career than Derrick Rose.
I won't go that far, but
I will.
I mean, Rose still played 7 years, right? 7-8 years. Like
Noah as a Bull is a greater Bull than Derrick Rose.
See, I didn't go that hard with it. He was there longer. He was there longer. He finished defensive player of the year, right? Did he win one? He won one, right?
Yeah.
He was in defensive player of the year a few times. He had a couple MVP votes that year too.
He did. Top 5 in rebounds all time.
Yeah, Lee, you can't tell the history of the
Top
Bulls
5
without
in
Joakim
blocks all
Noah.
time.
Yeah, but even on all those Noah teams, it was Derrick Rose's team.
2013? Was that Derrick Rose's team?
It wasn't.
For real?
It wasn't.
Was it?
2013. No, he was there.
2013?
What did the Bulls do that year? What did the Bulls do that year?
Derrick Rose didn't play at all. 2013, 14.
Yeah,
Joakim Noah won Defensive Player of the Year, finished top 4 in MVP, made an All-Star, NBA First Team, NBA All-Defensive First Team. 12 and 11 with 5 assists. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even agree with what PMC said.
That's not MVP. That's not MVP, though.
That's Player of the Year. If you're going to cape for Rose, why are we not caping for Noah? And again, he has a significantly longer time with the franchise. He probably has more points with the Bulls, more rebounds, probably more assists, more blocks, more everything than Rose has. And your whole thing was you can't tell the story of the Bulls' history without Derrick Rose. You definitely can't tell without Joakim Noah, if that's the case.
Derrick
can't
Rose played with them
Zach
until
LaVine.
2016.
If that's the case.
Yeah, Noah only played like one more year than Rose in 2 if you count the year he was hurt.
Listen, man.
We gonna see.
Joakim Noah, bro. Joakim Noah, man.
Take out the
2-time All-Star, 3-time All-Defense, man. Feel me?
0-time MVP. That's the key.
Shouldn't have won it in the first place.
To 2016.
I mean, shout out to Derrick Rose. Man, that nigga nice. Shout out to Derrick Rose. Again, it's a vibe thing. The dude didn't smile.
Wait.
What'd you find?
Wait.
Oh, he found something. He found something.
Wait. I just compared the Bulls, right? Just Derrick Rose's Bulls tenure, so to 2016. If we're just going accolades, they both have a first team All NBA. They both have obviously just one All NBA. Joakim Noah is 3-time All Defense. Derrick Rose is 0. Derrick Rose is MVP. Joakim Noah obviously has 0. And Noah has a Defensive Player of the Year. Derrick Rose doesn't have any. And All Stars, Derrick Rose has 3. Joakim Noah has 2.
Can I ask you a similar question?
Why his jersey not retired, man? I want to know.
Just to get a sense check. So, because this is like the same argument I've had as a Utah Jazz fan when it was Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Mm-hmm. Do you hold the same energy then that those teams, Rudy Gobert was more important than Donovan Mitchell? Because it's the same exact situation.
I didn't say he was more important. I said he was a better Bull.
Okay, that's fair.
He was a better.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't argue that he's more important than. I think it could be argued though.
And low key,
I think it could be.
It could be argued. Noah could be more important. But my thing was that he was just a better Bull.
Ooh, I don't know. Because I on the surface, I kind of think you're right. But then when I look at Derrick Rose, he played in Chicago way longer than I thought. Like after he got hurt, he still played 50 games and 60 games the seasons after. And he wasn't MVP, but he was still, 15 points per game, like 5 assists. It's
simple, man. Derrick Rose had the streets, and they wanted to galvanize the city. That man did not deserve to have his jersey retired.
Yeah.
It was. I think a big part of it, too, was the Chicago. Like, Derrick Rose is Chicago. That had to have factored into it. Because, he's literally in Chicago, born and raised. Like,
shout out to him.
They rigged the lottery for him, so they got to put him in there. But.
He hit that buzzer beater. He didn't dance at the All-Star game. And he got hurt.
You know what this kind of is, though? I think the best comparison I could say, right, for Derrick Rose, because Derrick Rose had all the hype in the world, right? Different play styles. So don't compare the play styles. But if you compare the eras and what he was on the trajectory to do, he's Derrick Rose is Steph if Steph never gets over the injury bug. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of impact. If he doesn't get over the injury bug, because Steph never becomes Steph if he never gets over the ankles and all that other stuff, right? If Derrick Rose doesn't get hurt.
I'll say this to what you're saying. Before the injury happened to either of these players, Derrick Rose was a bigger, more notable, and probably even better player than Steph was before Steph
Yes.
became Steph.
Yes.
So I get what you're saying, but it's hard to. That's such a, you know what I mean? Like when I think of Steph, I don't think of before the injury. I think of MVP Steph.
But that's my point. But that's my point. That's the trajectory, right? That's the difference to me.
You're saying if Derrick Rose didn't get hurt, he would have had the same impact as Steph Curry.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I disagree.
I agree with that.
You just said he was there. But you said he was there.
I think he's Russ.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're talking about skill. You're talking about skill. It doesn't matter.
I think
skill. It's not close.
No. If Russ was on the Bulls, right, like on that Bulls team, then he has the same thing. But he wasn't. He was on a team with KD, who was better, and then he stat padded when he left, and he didn't win anything.
You know what I think when I think of Derrick Rose as like what ifs. I think of if Derrick Rose never gets hurt, he would have become what Dwayne Wade was. I don't know about Steph Curry level, but I think he could have been Dwayne Wade.
Play wise, yeah.
Not just play wise, but like how old was Wade when he went on that run? He was like 23 when he won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that and that was like the part of the big hype too, was like he did all that and he was so young. Right. He was so athletic. He was only 22, 23. Rose won MVP at like 22.
But I think you guys are not considering one, like the hometown kid, the push, the Bulls, the resurgence, all that stuff would have been there. And we were still in the era of like the dunk too. Like we're in the era of like Blake Griffin. Like those things were what was being hyped. It was before the three. You know what I mean?
But my thing is, if you're not, how do I say this? You're right in the highlight and the hype and the stuff with Derrick Rose. I'm not denying that. It was a thing. To watch Derrick Rose play basketball was a legitimate thing. Mm-hmm. He was a superstar, even if he didn't want to be, right? Yeah. But if it's not translating to winning NBA Finals games, you can't be in this.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
And it wasn't going to ever be that for him.
No. I understand him not. No. You can't say ever. You can't say ever. You can't say ever.
What point guard with that play style has ever won? It doesn't happen. He's dominant right now.
Dwayne Wade.
He was a point guard, and he could shoot at least a little bit. And look at what it took. It took Shaq and LeBron for Wade to win.
Okay, and my point was going to be Joakim Noah was one of those pieces. You're rolling your eyes, but he was. Because if you want to talk about it, Joakim Noah was Draymond.
He's Draymond, yes. Yeah. Well, look at what it took. Are we adding Clay? Like, you get what I'm saying?
They might have, but that's what I'm saying. If Derrick Rose doesn't get hurt, they're building that team, bro. Are you not saying they're not?
The problem is
they had Jimmy Butler, did they not? That's your boy, right? That's your boy. They had Jimmy Butler.
Play style wise, what Derrick Rose was doing was not winning you a championship.
It
just wasn't.
No. You keep talking about the player and not the team. Like you keep taking it as a separate thing, right? That team was a defensive team.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And it was before Jimmy Butler, who's your boy, before he even became into his prime. So you're telling me that
we've had these conversations over and over. One, the league was transitioning to 3-point shooting. That's never been a Derrick Rose strength. 1. 2, they had Tom Thibodeau as the coach. I both know both of y'all don't believe he was taking them over the top. So now Tibbs going to have to go at some point.
Sure.
3, you're talking about Joakim Noah. I said LeBron and Shaq, bro. I understand. Yeah. Like you said, Draymond, that's an apt comparison. That's not enough. It's just not enough. Derrick Rose's play style with Joakim Noah and the other defensive-minded pieces that they have, it was never going to be enough for them to actually win championships.
No, but what I'm saying is you're capturing them in time, right? You're saying that nothing would have changed ever in the career of Derrick Rose. And what I'm saying is at the point where he got hurt, where he was MVP and this, that, whatever, you're building around that. And your piece.
I don't think it was I don't think it was enough. I'm saying that play style isn't enough.
No, that play style on that team. But what I'm saying is you're dismissing the point that they could have ever added anything to elevate that. Joakim Noah was a piece. Derrick Rose at that time was a piece.
Even the things they were trying to do.
What are you trying to do? Like you can't say that. Like
wait, hold on. Let me jump in because use term like a piece. Yeah, Joakim Noah was a piece, but to also say Derrick Rose was just a piece, I don't think Derrick Rose was a piece. Derrick Rose was the engine.
What I'm saying is because I'm trying to do a futuristic thing, right? Because what Sebastian is saying is that play style never would have won. And what I'm saying is, at the least, that was a piece. You're talking about an MVP caliber player that you're saying at 22 that you're saying that you couldn't have done anything with. To me, that's crazy.
Yeah, that Bulls team was definitely championship.
But what I'm saying
to me is Ja.
No, and again, you're talking about Ja now. I'm talking about Derrick Rose in 2011. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different thing. I agree with you. If you drop prime Derrick Rose right now, he's not winning shit. He's not winning anything. But we're not talking about.
But back then,
then we're talking about.
Okay, if you drop Ja in 2011 on the Bulls and he doesn't get hurt, are they winning? Can they win?
Probably.
No, bro. No.
Yes, they could have.
And the athleticism is similar.
Bro, they could have, bro. Like D Wade did it. Like,
and Ja would have a jumper. Derrick Rose didn't have.
But Sebastian, but to my point, what I'm saying is like the Bulls wouldn't have been a good team in today's NBA. Just because of how they played. They weren't a high scoring team in general. They were a defensive team and they were still the best team in the NBA.
I mean, yeah, they were built for their time.
That's what I'm saying.
It clearly worked for their time if they had the best record in the league.
That time is like, and again, I'm saying they could have built. You're saying they could have built nothing. Like 60-win team with the MVP. There was nothing. There's no way that they could have. You know what I mean? Like that. Like they could have done something with that.
Maybe that's unfair, but I'm just saying, based off of the history of the league before that point. And everything that's happened after that point, that doesn't net winning a championship.
It did.
They have to make drastic. Who?
D Wade did it.
D Wade and Derrick Rose are not the same play style, in my opinion. They just aren't.
They aren't. It is.
No.
At that time when he won, are you crazy? It's not similar.
You're crazy, bro. They called him the Flash for a reason.
Yeah, like you're talking about, it's not similar.
Dwayne Wade is a shooting guard, bro.
Yeah, but
he's not an elite shooter, but he had range. He had a jumper. Derrick Rose had dunking and a floater.
Coming into the league, Dwayne Wade played point.
Yeah, it's similar play styles, especially at the time when they won. Like Wade wasn't fully developed. Like, you know what I mean?
He was a point guard. They moved him to shooting guard, but he was a point. He came in the league as a point guard. Basketball Reference rookie year point guard. 61 games. So yeah,
Dwayne Wade. I don't even like Dwayne Wade because I'm a hater, but he was better than Rose anyway. So
he might have been.
Well,
but you talking about play?
I don't think so. I see. That's the thing. Like, career wise, yeah, but like peak for peak, D Rose was D Wade pretty much. Like
D Wade was always better than Derrick Rose.
I won't say he was better, but if you talk about play styles, their play styles are similar. You said that play style never wins. Play styles are similar.
All right, maybe how do I say this? Dwayne Wade wasn't a great shooter, right? But I knew game on the line, I could rely on him to give me a bucket. Mid-range,
D Rose showed that as well.
D Rose was a bucket too.
What
are you talking about?
Like, you can't say that he didn't do that. He showed that. Like, we're not speculating. Like, he did that. Game on the line. He wasn't a great shooter. Game on the line. He got it done. Or we're lying.
That man would try to yam, maybe throw that weak ass floater up.
What are you talking about? Are you forgetting the game winner against LeBron? Wait,
time out. Wait.
Yeah, you're just excluding that.
Just because you know the scouting report on a player, that doesn't mean shit, right? So everything you're saying right now about Rose is correct, but guess what? He's still going to drop 30 and 8 on you and still going to win and still get MVP. Who doesn't matter what his deficiencies are. It matters what he does with what he can do. So like you can talk about his deficiencies. That's fine. You're still not stopping him.
So let me get this right. Y'all believe if they put 06 Shaq, well, I guess it's not fair. Replace Derrick Rose with Dwayne Wade, or Dwayne Wade with Derrick Rose in 06. You guys still think the Heat win that championship? That year, Derrick Rose.
No, I'll say no because I don't want it. I'll say no because I don't want to discredit what Wade did. Wade's individual performance in that finals is like top 5 all time. So I'll say no.
I don't see Rose doing that. Is my thing. One, he's smaller than Dwayne Wade is in the first place, and 2, I've never thought he was as good as Dwayne Wade personally. So to me, you're just adding a lesser player.
And
lesser.
What I'm reiterating is I never said that Derrick Rose was better than D Wade. I said the play styles were similar.
I said he was, yeah.
Listen, man. Okay.
Why you hate D-Rose, bro? Why you hate D-Rose? He didn't go to the Knicks? D-Rose. Is that why he didn't go to the Knicks?
He did go to the Knicks.
Too late, I mean. He went to the Knicks too late?
I actually loved Derrick Rose on the Knicks. Thought he was dope. I did.
Okay.
I enjoyed Derrick Rose. I've never understood why people have rated him as high as they do.
Because of the impact when he came in. He came in like guns a-blazing. Like
they tried to treat him like he was new AI or something, man.
I'm glad you said AI. I don't want to ever hear you talk about AI and impact again if you're downplaying D-Rose and impact.
Yeah.
AI's impact was higher than Derrick Rose. What are we talking about?
It was, but
it was. But it's the same, like...
Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's where the love comes from.
Bro.
The love
I hate
comes
y'all
from.
so much. Yo,
the impact.
Y'all wanted Derrick Rose to be AI so bad.
You're not with the culture.
He was never that.
I'm just acknowledging what was happening. Like, put it this way. Do you think Blake Griffin was that good without the narrative?
No.
Okay, but like at one point he was one of the biggest
Yeah.
people there. Like it's the same thing. Like he was the culture for a bit. So it's the same thing.
Now pretend he was also winning 62 games and MVP.
Yeah, come on, man.
Didn't deserve his MVP.
We still be seeing the State Farm.
Didn't deserve it.
Yeah, it's arguable. Steve Nash didn't deserve his either, man.
He didn't. But y'all gonna be out here telling me, oh, you got 2 MVPs. Like, stop, man.
I've never said that.
No. But you're willing to let it rock for Derrick Rose. Why?
Because
did you think Derrick Rose should have won the MVP when he won?
Over who? Over who else?
LeBron, Dwight.
That year?
No. I mean, yeah. Rose deserved his MVP. Yeah.
Oh my eye, man.
Yeah. His second leading scorer on that team was Carlos Boozer.
I've always wholeheartedly disagreed with that, which is why we're having this difference of a view. Wholeheartedly disagreed.
There's one narrative that always comes into play with MVP, and it's who did the most with less, right? It's why SGA got so much love because no one thought the Thunder were a super team. But conversely, when there is a super team, we don't want to give the MVP to those guys, right? Like LeBron should have won probably 7 more MVPs, but we just didn't give it to him.
I think my problem is the people looking at the Bulls. That Bulls team was good, bro.
They were good, but they weren't 60. Carlos Boozer, you think could be the second best player on the number 1 team?
No,
in
but
NBA?
Noah was the second best player. Noah, Boozer, Dang, Korver, like they had people, they had pieces. That team was good. Yeah, act like was Butler on the team that year, or he came the next year?
Who?
Jimmy Butler. I think he came the next year. Either way,
yeah, he came.
They had Rasul Butler.
Yeah. They had like Ronnie Butler, Ronnie Brewer. That's
Ronnie Brewer.
Kurt Thomas.
Either way, they had a good team, man. They had a really good team.
They were good, but they weren't. No one was picking them to be a top 3 team going into the year.
I just always say it's narrative. It's always narrative for what's it called? For MVP.
I don't even know if that's true, Lee, because he won Rookie of the Year like the year prior. Or 2 years prior or whatever.
2 years prior.
Like the Bulls were looked at as like, yo, they're up and coming.
They were up and coming. They were up and coming, yeah. But they weren't like a super team.
They were never a super team.
Like you said LeBron should have won MVP that year. I'm sure LeBron had way more help that year than
LeBron always got help, except for Cavs year. But he still should have won MVP. He was the best player in the league. He's still dominating.
You talk about voter fatigue, man.
This is why Bron. What Bron got 4? This why. This nonsense is why.
For the record, that year Rose won MVP. LeBron came in 3rd. He wasn't even second. Dwight Howard was second.
It should have been LeBron or Dwight, and Rose should have been 3rd. That was my take then. It's my take now. It'll always be my take.
Do you want to know how the voting shook out that year to see how crazy you sound? Derrick Rose had 113 first place votes. 113 first place votes. Dwight Howard had 3. LeBron James had 4. So, yeah, you're right. It's a hot take. Your take is definitely a hot take.
Sure.
He
should have won.
It's crazy.
Voter fatigue, man. And
Listen,
and
man.
it's crazy. It's crazy though, because you say that he should have won, but you also say that D Wade is better than Derrick Rose, and they were on the same team. So I guess
do.
you know, but
Both
that
things are
didn't
true.
contribute. You
Both
know,
things are true.
They didn't contribute.
Bron had
And
29,
they had
7,
less,
8,
and
bro.
they had less wins with a better D Rose on his team. He had less wins than D Rose.
And we both know if they play in the playoffs, they would have got smoked, bro. We know that.
Don't forget in the playoffs.
This guy just said pretty much Derrick Rose is John Morant. He pretty much just said Derrick Rose is John Morant.
They closer than y'all putting him in D Wade and AI conversations. He's definitely closer to Ja.
You win an MVP at 22, yeah, you get deserved to be in those conversations.
Shout out to Derrick Rose, man. That nigga nice, like Kanye said. I guess.
It's for Chicago.
I'll never get it, yo. I'll never get it. I'll never get it. I'll never get it,
bro.
Dwight was better. LeBron was better.
I guess, man.
Dwight is definitely one of the most underrated players of all time. I'll give you that. But
I guess I just don't know. I just don't know what else you wanted Derrick Rose to do.
Yeah, what else was he supposed to do? If he won the championship, then that's what he had to do. That's the only thing he didn't do is win the championship.
Stay healthy. That's really it. Then we'd know. Then we would know. I could have been tripping this whole time. I don't think what he did was enough to get his jersey retired by a franchise that's won 6
I don't either.
straight
He shouldn't have got his jersey retired.
He got his jersey retired.
He shouldn't.
Maybe I'm hating on how good he actually is in the grand scheme, or what good he actually was in the grand scheme. He did not do enough to get his jersey retired by the Bulls.
He did
in
not.
my opinion.
That's the one thing I can't defend because they have a very elite list. Like you said, it's like 3 players, coach.
Noah got more accolades, man.
Rodman's not retired. Artis Gilmore's not retired. There's a lot of so.
Dang.
Hey, D-Rose.
Did it for the vibes, man. He galvanized the city, yo. He from there. They gonna put Lil Durk up there too, bro. Watch. Shout out to Durkio or something.
Hey, man. Well,
what else we got? Is that it?
Yeah.
What time is this game?
Now the world.
Yeah, we've been going for almost 2 hours, so
now the world knows I don't fuck with Derrick Rose.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. You don't fuck with Derrick Rose.
You know what's wild? I used to have these debates working at Babies R Us.
Babies R Us.
arguing tooth and nail about how Derrick Rose didn't deserve MVP with my boy Troy, who was a diehard Bulls fan.
It's narrative, man. It's narrative. Because
that was my first taste of narrative, right there. Everybody knew who was better.
Because
everybody knew.
It realistically, like if Ja Morant doesn't, what's it called? If he doesn't have the whole thing with the the guns, like he could have been MVP.
Well, he'd have to win more. He'd have to win the 61 game.
He'd have to win. Yeah, he'd have to win.
He'd have to win
the
61 game.
They were there. He had everything set up for him to be the face of the league.
Hey. And it's funny because everything that Ja trying to be, that's what Derrick Rose actually was. He just quiet. In these streets. Actually wilding. But we won't talk about all that.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah. Listen, John Morant, know where you came from, bro. Know where you came from.
All that.
Yeah.
Yo, you're second. Ball moving.
My what?
Your background, you're like Donovan Mitchell, like ball or sphere, whatever that is. It's like gonna fall. I feel like. Yeah.
Okay. You good? I can't even see that.
It's not even on camera, but we good.
I saw. Oh, my fault.
Where's this J. Cole album, man?
Ja Morant, 26-8. Come on, 26, 8 and 6.
Inflated numbers
stats. Better numbers than MVP.
Inflated NBA
in a harder conference.
Inflated.
Talk to him, man.
I don't think it was the harder conference at the time, but sure.
We need an NBA.
LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
What?
Pacers.
What?
It was a harder conference.
And the East has been weaker than the West for 25 years now, bro.
I don't
What
think
year
so.
is it?
You just
What
said
year is
you
it?
said Dwight
Whatever
Howard. You
year-
said LeBron. You just said Wade. All the people that you mentioned in that era were in the East.
All in the East.
Bro. Put it this way. That year, they didn't win the championship. What are you talking about?
Okay, that doesn't mean that it was harder. That doesn't mean it was harder just because they didn't win the championship.
The West,
How many times has LeBron won in the weak East and then they won the championship? What are you talking about?
The West of blood.
Did you mention the Celtics yet?
Year,
This
bro.
was
Yeah,
the
like
Big
did
Three
you mention the Celtics?
Big Three Celtics.
Like it's. I'm not like joking. Like it might have been better at that time. Who was in the West? You probably had Kobe. You had the Lakers. You had Spurs.
Kobe, Timmy. There was the Thunder rocking yet? No. I don't think so.
No.
No.
I mean, you probably had Kevin Durant in them, but they didn't break through yet. I don't think.
Blazers, Mavs.
Now the West was wild back then. I'm looking at it now.
Even the Grizzlies were cooking. Everybody
had
had 50
four-
wins.
Yeah, everyone had 50 wins. Everyone
Everybody
had
had 50 wins, bro.
Everybody in the East had 50 wins.
East was top heavy. They had the 4 teams that was legit, man. And you said Pacers. I wouldn't even put them in there. It was the Heat.
Pacers were good.
The Heat.
The Pacers were good.
definitely
What are you
They
talking
went
about?
to the Eastern
Pacers
Conference Finals.
Pacers were never a threat for real, bro. Be for real. It was at that time. It was Boston, Heat, Bulls, and the Celtics. Oh, I said Celtics already.
Yeah.
So if you want to sneak the Pacers in as the
Celtics,
fourth
Bulls,
team,
Heat, Magic, Pacers.
yeah, there we go, Magic. And the Magic are what 2 years removed from actually being in the finals. They weren't even consistently like that anymore.
Come on, bro. You just said Dwight Howard should have been MVP. What are you talking about?
That year, oh, you're talking about the era.
Yeah.
That specific year, yes.
That year. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. That's what we were saying.
But even in that year,
Come
the West has always been, it's been better than the East for 2 decades now, bro.
Man.
What are we doing?
It wasn't. It wasn't. If you want to talk about top heavy, so because put it this
The
way,
Lakers
narrative-
just won
that-
back-to-back championship.
That narrative about the East being weak goes back to LeBron in his Cleveland days.
Yeah.
And when he was in Cleveland, it was like that. When he went to the Heat, everyone started stacking up because they knew the Heat were coming.
Bro.
So it got way
It's
better.
more even.
We're talking about the Heat era, not the Cleveland era. The Heat era. It was competitive.
If you want to talk about real threats,
I'm not saying it wasn't competitive, but it was still the West. The Spurs won 61 games too.
okay.
Lakers won 57 games. Mavericks 57 games. Thunder 55 games. Nuggets 50 games. And then it's Blazers. I mean, Grizzlies. I mean, Grizzlies were like a tough out at the time. I don't think the Rockets were all
who
that.
are the better teams?
The East had 4 50-win teams. The West had 5 50-win teams. It's not like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's closer than you think, I think.
All right. I'll take the L on that. But the team that won the championship was still from the West. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
And the team that won the championship the past 2 years was from the West.
That is also true, but just 20 minutes ago, you were talking about LeBron James in the Heat.
yeah.
Because Bron was the best player in basketball at the time.
And Dwight Howard.
Yeah. What are you saying, man?
So it's close, but the 2 best players in the league
Who had
are
more help, Dwight or okay? Who had more help? No, who had more help, Dwight or Derrick Rose?
Kobe.
Dwight had way more help. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
That finals team.
Are you
I'm
crazy?
talking about 2011.
He had way more help. Are you crazy? Vince Carter, Jameer Nelson, Rashard Lewis, Gilbert Arenas, Turkoglu. Are you crazy? He's way more help.
Half those dudes passed it.
No. Are you crazy?
Yeah, Jason Richardson too. You forgot about Jason Richardson.
Yeah. Are you crazy? That team was stacked, bro.
That was the perfect Dwight team too.
Yeah.
Like the
are you
Dwight
nuts? And Ryan Anderson was balling then.
Oh, Ryan Anderson. Yeah.
He was balling. Come on.
Brandon
man.
Bass. You remember Brandon Bass?
Yeah, that team was
They had
nice.
JJ Redick.
They had JJ Redick, Petrus.
They had Gilbert Arenas.
They had
Arenas played 49 games.
Will. Like that
Gilbert
team
Arenas
was
played 49
stacked, man. That
Michael
team,
Petrus?
Quentin Richardson was on that team too.
Earl Clark.
Earl Clark.
Larson Gortat.
Come on.
How many? You know what? Never mind, man.
Bro,
They were
that team was
stacked.
stacked, bro.
He was alright.
That team was stacked, man. That team was stacked, man.
They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in double figures.
Yeah. No, 10.
Because of Dwight.
10.
Because of Dwight.
10.
Well, wait. No, sorry. This is per 100
I got 9.
possessions.
I got 9.
Per 100
Yeah, I
possessions.
got 9.
Yeah, 9. It's
Because of
crazy,
Dwight.
man. Crazy, man. You're insane. You're insane. You don't remember. You don't remember.
I remember being mad that Derrick Rose won. I remember that.
You're right.
You're probably just mad as a Knicks fan in general at that time.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The Knicks were trending upward at that time.
That's
We
what it
traded
is.
for Melo.
This was before Melo, though.
Yeah, this was before
No,
Melo.
was it?
before Melo, yeah.
No, would Derrick Rose win MVP?
It was before Melo.
Yeah, you guys had Melo? When Rose won MVP?
What year did Rose win
Before
MVP?
Melo,
2008?
man. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know.
2010.
Man.
No. Derrick Rose won MVP 2010, right?
It was before Melo, bro.
When Derrick Rose won MVP was 2010,
It was
correct?
before Melo. It was
tripping?
put it this way. It was the year he got traded.
Yeah.
It
I
was the
remember.
year he got traded. But Melo was more.
I'm saying
yeah,
I wasn't
yeah,
mad about my Knicks at the time, is my point.
Yeah. It was the year he got traded. It's crazy, man.
Shout out to Derrick Rose, man.
Shout out to Derrick Rose, man.
Number in the rafters, bro.
Damn. But you know what's funny though? That for this is the last thing I'll say. You said the West was better, but Melo was in the East. But he played 50 games.
He got traded to the East mid-season.
But he played 50 games for the Nuggets. So were the Nuggets really a 55 win team? You get what I'm saying? Okay.
I'll eat that.
Yeah.
I'll eat that. The East was better than I was giving it credit for.
Yeah. Your boy was in the East, man.
So,
East was on the rise, man.
it was.
East was on the rise. But all right, we've been here.
Rose died.
We've been here for 2 hours. he did.
The rise stopped happening.
That's crazy. But yeah, we'll end it there. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.